Hey everyone, this is Ross, and before I was just looking at the fighting fish tank and I was just thinking how good this Pogostemon is actually looking. It's just so green, it's growing quite quickly and it's actually spreading, and it didn't have too much roots on when I got it, and the roots have actually grown. So that's been growing in sand without any ferts, without CO2. So yeah, it's been growing really well. And when I first planted it, Mr. Terrence 1992 said he had some experience with it. He said it was quite common over there in India, and so yeah, he said it'll probably need ferts in the future, fertilisation, so or dirt. So I just thought I'd put it in the 15 gallon because that's looking way too good to be in the fighting fish tank. I mean, I am bothered about the appearance of the fighting fish tank, but I don't want it to look as good as the 15 gallon. The 15 gallon is the priority. That's kind of my main tank, if you will. So I think this will just look amazing as a carpeting plant. And if it spreads at the rate it does in the fighting fish tank without any fertilisation, without any CO2, then it'll be great in the 15 gallon. I'm hoping for a carpet of this, but it's probably one of the best carpeting plants I've had. It just looks really bright green and it grows really quick, so I'm going to attempt to grow this in the 15 gallon. I think it needs medium to high light, so I'm going to be getting slightly stronger lights very soon. I've saw a fixture on eBay. It's actually very good. It's the proper size of my tank. The bulb doesn't come included, so yeah, I'll have to buy my own bulb, and it's for a T8 bulb. I remember when I mentioned I was getting T5s, lots of people were saying T5s are too powerful, you're going to get algae and you're going to have real problems. So I've took your advice. I'm getting one T8 bulb that runs the whole length of the tank, and I'll probably leave it on about 6 or 7 hours a day. I'll put it on a timer. So yeah, don't worry, I'm not getting T5s. And that fixture, it's actually a good make. I forgot what make it is, but it's I've heard of it, and yeah, it looks really good. So yeah, I'll be getting a T8 lighting fixture, but for the time being, I'll just get rid of this glare. Right, so there we go. For the time being, I've put this little spare kind of fluorescent tube on. This is a T8, and I like to have it just lying around the house just in case one of my bulbs blows. But these LEDs, they were performing great when I first got them, but they've just slowly got dimmer and dimmer, and it's looking really bad. So yeah, I've put this on, and the tank seems to be a bit brighter, but I'm going to be getting a T8 that runs the whole length of this. So that'll look really good. I can take away all that stuff, I can take away this, and it'll just be like one panel going across. So that'll look really good. Just want to talk a bit about the health of the plants. This Ludwigia is looking so red. That's since I added that CO2, it seemed to be working already. The sage is looking amazing. I've got a whole forest of it down there. You can't really tell the depth of it from the front, but if you come above it you can actually see how thick it is. In the back there I've got narrow leaf sage, and in the front I've got regular dwarf sage, which is looking really good. I think they're planting that Pogostemon over here somewhere. I'm hoping it'll carpet that area there, so yeah, looking really good. The shrimps are just chilling, cories are chilling, and the cardinals are looking great. Java fern's looking amazing too. So even the moss is doing quite well. I mean, look at that, that's crazy. It's actually climbed down this rock and it started to go in the gravel a bit, and one of the roots off this Anubias, it's actually climbed down over the rock, and it's right there, and it's actually in the dirt. It's found its way into the dirt, so that's really good. This tank's looking great at the minute. I'm so happy with it. And Shane says that level of CO2 is okay for my tank, so I'm going to trust his judgment and leave it in there. I'll leave them overnight as well too, because I noticed that the bubbles actually slow down at night, because the yeast formula isn't as warm, because it gets quite cold in my room at night, so it doesn't produce as much CO2. So yeah, just leave it in there 24/7, and the bubbles in the back, I've got them on in the daytime. So yeah, looking really good. And today I'm just going to be planting some Pogostemon. Here's the rest of it, looking really good. It's worth having an ice cream tub like around. I know it seems really random, but ice cream tubs are great just for holding plants, you know, because with a fighting fish tank being downstairs, I've got to take the plants out, and then if I was to take them all upstairs, they'd drip all over the carpet, so it's worth having just like a tub to carry them in. So yeah, I'm going to be planting these, and I'll show you once I've finished. Right, so the Pogostemon's in there now, and actually looks quite good with the dwarf sage, because dwarf sage is pretty much the same colour as it. This is slightly brighter, but there's narrow leaf sage in the back, which is pretty dark, and the dwarf sage is a bit lighter, and then this Pogostemon is lighter again, so it's kind of like a tiered look. You probably can't pick it up on this camera, but it goes from dark to light. It just looks really good. And also I've kind of layered the plants. I've put the Java fern, I've made that the highest point, so it kind of leads you down throughout the tank. I think that's quite important in a fish tank. So yeah, it looks quite good. It doesn't look like much at the minute, but in a few weeks' time it should have spread to the glass and probably down to there. And I don't want the whole of this covered in it, because I like to see a bit of black gravel. Just looks quite nice. But I'm going to allow it to grow to about there, and then that's when I'll start trimming it. Kind of looks a bit like stargrass a bit as well, so yeah, it looks nice. And yeah, it's just looking great. So that's all I really had to say. So if you like this vid, give it a comment. Feel free to ask questions. Like it, that'd be a big help. And subscribe if you haven't already done so. So I'll be on Fish Tank TV later. I haven't been on Fish Tank TV a lot recently. I was on last night, but I haven't been on a lot recently because I've had exams and stuff. I've had to revise, and I've been very busy with homework, coursework. So yeah, I'm going to be on a lot more now, and I've only got 3 more exams till the end of term, then I'm off for 6 weeks. So yeah, I'll talk to you tonight. Bye.